Hi Gemini, welcome to your timeless general reading. Today I have the Tarot of the Divine for you. I felt like I wanted to get this reading in before dinner, and I think I'm a little too anxious for dinner. I'm not going to give you a whole reading on food. It looks like the Four of Stakes. Is that the Ace of Rice? The Queen of Potatoes, no, it's coins. The Magician. That's pretty nice. Queen of Coins and the Magician. Ten of Cups, that's also nice. And the Emperor. Strength. This is like really nice energy coming out. Justice, Ace of Cups, Seven of Coins, and then Nine of Swords. Well, I mean, under Strength and Justice, that's not too bad. Maybe righting some wrongs in a situation. But yeah, some past anxiety. Page of Coins, Four of Swords, the Tower, and then an Ace of Wands there too. Four of Wands is at the bottom. So it could be about relationship, family, celebration, the beginning of, building something creative, wherever you direct your creativity. So this first one, Page of Coins, Queen of Coins, Magician, Ace of Cups. So right away I got trying to getting into a project at work or something, and it's like this Page of Coins is you accepting this project at work, and I'm getting the Magician and the Queen of Coins energy, you really want to do well here, and it's a big focus right now, I believe, because you really think it's gonna pay off, maybe in the form of promotion, some kind of bonus, recognition. And why is it Queen of Coins energy, I think, versus King of Coins? I think this Ace of Cups, it's even though maybe this is a work situation or something that seems a bit more logically based, whatever fits with your situation, it's your personality or your open-heartedness, your compassion is the thing that's really gonna help you out here. Of all the things the Magician has, your Cups energy is really gonna pay off here. Maybe you haven't really had a chance to bring that side of yourself, that talent that you have specifically thus far. I think it's kind of a good tool that you're gonna use here. In the middle, Ten of Cups, the Emperor, Four of Swords, Seven of Coins. So this is interesting. 10 of Cups, Emperor, 7 of Coins, 4 of Swords. Take this as it applies. I don't know your gender or your situation, but it almost specifically is maybe I'm getting the feeling of someone not being able to become a father for whatever reason. I don't know why I'm getting that. And I don't believe this happened recently. I believe this was in the past, and this is something you had to heal from, and maybe either it's coming up now again, maybe you're getting the opportunity again, or you're realizing that it's a good thing that it didn't happen. And this doesn't have to be an actual biological birth. This could have been an adoption. This could have been even just maybe taking in a family member to help them out or something. I'm just getting this very, from the Emperor, I'm getting the more fatherly or authoritative role, and it doesn't have to be gender specific, but versus the Empress, which is very nurturing. It's kind of taking on a ward. So you could be a woman and do that as well. Maybe take care of your niece or nephew for a while, or an elderly parent, or just a parent who can't get their shit together. I'm guessing in the past you weren't able to do that for some reason, and it wasn't exactly a good thing. Like, maybe you felt a lot of guilt from it. And now it's kind of coming up again, either that you have the opportunity to maybe heal that past regret, make up for it, or you're realizing, oh, if I would have done that, I wouldn't be able to do something that's really paying off right now, that Seven of Coins energy, something that you're really seeing the benefit of not making that choice. And then this here at the end, this seems like a different situation, but I almost feel like it's kind of related to this kind of work practical situation. So Strength, Justice, the Tower, Ace of Wands, Nine of Swords. Maybe you felt there was a bit of unfairness in the situation. And I'm almost getting like, because of this unfairness, it really gave you this impression you would have to work twice as hard in another situation. And maybe that's why you're so kind of focused here on this project or whatever you're taking on, like being successful in that. Because I think this past thing that didn't go right for you, and seems like it caused a bit of heartache and anxiety, it's like it made you think you had to work twice as hard to get what you needed, or to gain the recognition, to get the promotion or whatever you were going for, or just to achieve anything. Maybe this is even like buying a house or something, because this housing market is crazy in the US right now. So whatever this like bad, and this Tower is kind of telling me, you know, maybe you thought you were on a certain like track or trajectory, like you thought you were going to buy the house, or you thought you were getting the promotion, and suddenly you weren't. And maybe this Tower being next to the Ace of Wands, it's like that idea that you had to work twice as hard was actually a bit of positive inspiration from this event that kind of caused you pain. Like the strength to kind of like keep going rather than getting discouraged, rather than giving up or getting disgruntled. The karma balanced in the end, but you got to keep that inspiration. I'm not rushing through your reading because I'm hungry or anything, okay? You know, equal amount of time. Let's see. Wow, this is interesting. And King of Wands is at the bottom. So really taking that inspiration. Yeah, first Death came out, and then Nine of Swords in reverse. So it's like telling me, you know, that period of anxiousness, anxiety, you know, heartache is truly over. And from that, you've like transformed into a different person. And then the Wheel of Fortune came out, well, was in reverse. So I think the thing that really changed about you in this situation is that you realize you don't have control over how things go, and maybe over planning your life, or just counting too much on certain things. And maybe in this middle situation where you had some regret you couldn't do something, and now you're understanding, oh, I couldn't do that thing because I couldn't do what I'm doing now, is reminding you of how there's always like a bigger plan. You don't have control, but there's always a bigger plan that you're not aware of. You're gonna get what's meant for you. So I like that. I feel like there was like a lot of learning in this situation. And I like this too, because that Four of Wands came out, this Queen and King of Cups came out. So I feel like there is a bit about like your compassion, and the Moon is here, so you really got in touch with like your deeper emotions. And I think I said this in a Gemini reading like a long time ago, you know, a lot of people get a lot of growth through their personal connections, you know, whether it be romance, friend, family member, you know, those are good opportunities for growth. And sometimes we go through difficult things with, you know, romantic partners, friends, or family members because they're meant to make us grow. Well, if you're generally like really good in your relationship, and or your friends and your family's cool, it's going to be other situations that kind of bring up those deeper issues that still need to be worked out. You know, you're going to be hit on a different angle. But it seems like tapping into those deeper emotions has really opened you up. And this could be a partnership. This could represent a partnership between you and someone else. Like, you don't have to be water signs, but it's like it made you closer. Or if this is representing two sides of you, it's like a very balanced emotional state. And I'm gonna get oracle cards. I have the book on these because I don't know all these gods. Some of them are Final Fantasy primals and they're not even right. Like Shiva, you know, Shiva, real Shiva is a god of destruction, you know, a dude. And then Final Fantasy, Shiva is like a goddess of ice. And then like Garuda, I saw Garuda in here and I don't know who real Garuda is. But Final Fantasy Garuda is like a bird goddess. Anime and games, always like stealing people's gods and stuff. Aries. War. I guess it's a good balance. It's like you're really standing in your power right now, but don't get too crazy. Cernunos, shape-shifting. I'm gonna read it. I'm gonna cheat and read it. Transition and change are flowing through you. Relax and know you have the power to be what you want to be. So this is like really talking about that death energy. You know, the going with the flow. While most people think of Cernunnos as a god of the Celt, the truth is this energy is far, far older. Prehistoric man covered himself with the skins, hair, feathers, and bones of the animals he hunted, and he danced around his fire. As the shadows played against the cave walls, man changed into the very animals he targeted. Yeah, it's a bit deep. Shape-shifting is a way of gathering power and information. This is one of the earliest principles of magic. Like attracts like. If you want to catch a stag, be a stag in the ritual dance. Feel the stag, think like the stag, be one with the stag, and then you can better connect with the stag should you need to hunt it. It's telling you, whatever you gained here and tapping into the different sides of yourself, you're going to be able to use it in a very productive way. And I feel like a big part of what you might have unlocked here was a more flowing cups type energy. Like the ability to stay in a good state even when things were not going your way. I guess maybe you might have to protect yourself in some way, but don't get alarmed. You know, probably be okay. Last card. 4 cards for Gemini. Oh, nice. So, maybe you're still pissed about something, but it's telling you forgiveness. It's time to set yourself free from hurt, anger, and betrayal and let go. Be kind, forgive yourself, and give yourself permission to be forgiven. Others may be reeling from your actions, or you could be a target of judgment, shaming, or disapproval. Soothe your wounded heart by radiating love out to those who've injured you. Ooh, that's that Ace of Cups energy. This is not giving them permission for bad behavior, but rather heals your hurts instead. So what I'm getting from that, and I guess it's good that I drew it, this middle situation, you might have be good with this like recent thing that happened, this recent tower moment, but maybe you haven't applied that to this past situation yet. Yeah, you might be still harboring a bit of resentment because this Aries is out here. This recent situation was to teach you what you needed to do about this past situation. And that happens. That happens. That's how spirit gets us sometimes. Let me tell you, the older resentments, it's almost like it's part of your being. It's like getting rid of your favorite mug or something. It's like it's part of the house, even if it's like cracked, faded, just like whatever, It's almost as if like, why would I even bother getting rid of this at this point? So holding on to that old stale resentment because it probably doesn't even have the same sting anymore, but you still have to clean it out. Clean out your fridge. Clean out your fridge of resentment, Gemini. Just because it doesn't smell bad doesn't mean you shouldn't throw it away. 823. Let's see what 823 is first. Your current situation is moving toward a resolution. Know that angels and ascended masters are guiding you towards a higher purpose. So this could still be playing out. The thing is, even if it's still playing out, I'm getting the feeling like it's actually already resolved. Maybe by the time I upload it, it'll be resolved. Okay, sorry guys. You've been here before and your connection to spirit has been part of many lifetimes. You are here now to be a beacon of light and strength. The other reason why this might be so stale and hard to let go, it could be past life stuff. That's hard. If you've been holding on to that shit for like centuries, then yeah, maybe it's a little bit hard. It literally is part of like your soul at this point. But you are here to release it now, so good luck with that, Gemini. Thank you.